Hello, we're going to be going over today's homework for distributive property. For 1 through 6, it says use distributive property to rewrite the expression and evaluate. So for number 1, we're going to get 6 times 4 plus 6 times 5. That gives us 24 and 30, which add them together gives us 54. 2, this gives us 7 times 13 and 7 times 12. 7 and 13, that's going to be 70 and 21 for a total of 91. 7 and 12, it's going to be 70 and 14 for a total of 84. It gives us a 5, 9, and 8 make 17 for a total of 175. Next up, we have 6 times 6 minus 1 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 1 times 6 is 6. This gives us an answer of 30. Next up, we get 15 times 3 plus 15 and 8. 15 times 3 is 45. 15 and 8, well, 15 and 4 make 60. So 15 and 8 is 120. So this gives us 165. Next up, we have 14 times 8 minus 14 and 5. 14 and 8 is going to be 80 and 32, so that's 112. 14 times 5 is 50 and 20 for 70. So let's see, that's 30, 42. Finally, we have 19 times 9 and 19 and 4. All right, well, 10 times 19 is 190, so 9 times that is 181. 19 times 4, that's 40 and 36. 40 and 36 make 76. Let's see, to go from 70 to 81, that's plus 5. That takes us to 80 and then 100, so that's 105 is our answer. Aaron's drama class is planning a field trip to Mozart's famous opera Don Giovanni. Tickets cost $39 each. There are 23 students and 2 teachers going to watch the field trip. All right, so I understand it wants us to go 39 times 23 plus 2. But we know there's going to be 25 tickets. So let's use the fact that we know they're equivalent to make our lives easier. So this is going to be 25 times 39, and we get 975. So write an expression for the group's total ticket cost. We did that one right there. So this is A. And what is a group's total ticket cost? 975. Salary. In recent year, the median salary of an engineer in the United States was $55,000. The median salary of a computer programmer was $52,000. All right, write an expression to estimate the total cost for a business to employ an engineer and a programmer for 5 years. All right, so that's going to be 5 years, and the cost to employ one is $55K plus the other one is $52K. Adding them together, we get 107K. So that's 5 times 107K. So multiplying this out, we're going to get 535. 9. Costumes. Isabella's ballet class is performing a spring recital for which they need butterfly costumes. Each butterfly costume is made from 3 3/5 yards of fabric. All right. Write an expression to find the number of yards needed for 10 costumes. All right. So anytime you have a fraction like this, 3 3/5, remember this is written as 3 3/5. So in a calculator, this is how you can justify that. This is helpful if you're using a calculator to help solve. We know we need 10 costumes. If we used a distributive property here, we're going to get 30 plus 30 over 5, because 10 times 3 is 30. This then simplifies to 30 plus 6, which gives us 36. Use the distributive property to find the number of yards of fabric needed. We know that's 36 yards. 10. Reasoning. Letitia and Noel each opened a checking account, a savings account, and a college fund. The chart shows the amount of money they deposit in each of these accounts every month. Okay, so this is once a month deposit. Got it. Write an expression to find the amount of money in Letitia's account, savings, and college after 12 months. All right, that's going to be 12 months times, she puts in 120 a month in checking, 75 a month in savings, and 50 a month in college. So it just had us write the expression, and now it's asking us to figure out how much. Well, 125 and 75 make 200. 200 plus 50 is 250. So we're getting 250 a month. All right, so if it's 12 times 250, I know that for every 4 250s is 1,000. So I have this as a 12, but to make my life easy, I'm going to turn that 12 into a 3 times 4 and multiply that by 250. My reasoning, 4 times 250 is 1,000. 1,000 times 3 is 3,000. So she has $3,000. On the back, it says use distributive property to rewrite and evaluate these expressions. All right, I kind of don't like this using distribution to do this math, especially since you're guaranteed a calculator, but let's go. This is 7 times 500 minus 3. So 7 and 500 make 3,500. 7 and 3 make 21. So this becomes 3, 4, 7, 9. 6 times 525. So if we go 6 times 500 plus 25, 6 times 5 is 30. So we add the extra zeros for 3,000. 6 times 25. 6 times 25 and 4 is 100, so 6 and 25 is 150, for a total of 3,150. This is 36 times 3 plus 1 over 4. 36 times 3, 3 and 30 is 90. 3 and 6 is 18. 90 and 18 make 108. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And this gives us 117. 21 times 4 plus 2 over 7. 21 times 4 makes 48. No, 48. 84. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we have 2 times 21 over 7. Cancel, cancel, make that a 3. So 2 and 3 make 6. So this is 90. This is 5 times 90 minus 1. 5 times 9 is 45. Add that 0. Minus 5. This gives us 445. 9 times 99. This is 9 times 100 minus 1. So that's 900 minus 9, which is 891. We have 15 times 100 plus 4. 15 times 100 is 1,500. 15 times 4 is 60. 1,500 plus 60 is 1,560. Next up, we have 15 times 2 plus 1/3. 15 times 2 is 30. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 30 and 5 make 35. Next up, we have 12 times 100 minus 2. 12 times 100 is 1200. 12 times 2 is 24. 1200 minus 24 is going to give us 1176. 8 times 1.5. 1.5 is just a half, so let's rewrite it as that. So we have 8 times 1 plus 1 half. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times a half is 4. 8 and 4 make 12 when we add them together. Next up, they give us a 0.2 decimal. If you didn't know, 0.2 is 1/5. So this really becomes 3 times 10 plus 1/5. Adding these together, we get 30 and 3/5 for a total of 30 and 3/5. Finally, we have 5. 4 plus 1 over 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 1/5 times 5 is 1 for 21. All right. 21 through 38, these ones are easy because after we use distribution property, there's not many like terms we have to worry about. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 8 is 4. Sorry, 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times n is 3n. 4 times 8 is 32. 3 times 8 is negative 24m. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. 17 times 2 is going to give us 34. 4n times 17, 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 7 is 28. 40 and 28 make 68n. 11 times 4 is 44d. 11 times 6 is 66. 27 times 1/3 gives us 9. 27 minus 27 times 2, that's going to be 50 plus 2 more, 54. B. 3-part distribution. 4 times 8p gives us 32p. 4 times 16, that's 40 and 24 for 64. Q. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. Attach the R. 6 times 2c is 12c. Minus 6 times cd squared is just 6cd squared. 6 times d is 6d. 7 times h is 7h. 7 times 10 is 70. This one's super straightforward. We get 3m plus 3n. 34, another very easy one. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative y is negative 2y. 2 times 1 is positive 2. 1/2 times 14 gives us 7. Then 6a times 14, so we have 60 and 24. That gives us 84a. Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14m. Negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16n. Negative 2 times negative 5p gives us positive 10p. What's nice is none of these are like terms because they don't share any same variables with same powers. Next up, we have 0.3 times 9. Ooh, that one's going to be fun. That's going to be 2.7. And then negative 6 times 9 gives us negative 54x. Finally, negative 4 times 4a gives us negative 16a. Negative 4 times 2b gives us negative 8b. Negative 4 times negative 1/2 gives us positive 2c. And that's it. We are done.